Good morning, student. Earlier in our previous video and live classes we have completed exercise 20A, and now I'm going to give you video of exercise 20B. In exercise 20B we are going to solve the problems related to area of the figure. We are going to solve the problems related to area. The first figure which we are going to study for the area is rectangle, and we have studied already in earlier classes, in junior classes, area of rectangle. Area of rectangle is length multiplied by breadth. This is the formula to calculate the area of rectangle. Now there is one more formula given in your book for finding diagonal. As I have taught you earlier also, that diagonal is the line segment which joins two opposite vertex. This is the diagonal. Diagonal is the line segment which joins two opposite vertex. This is the diagonal which joins two opposite vertex, and the length of this diagonal, suppose ABCD is the rectangle, and we all know that every angle is 90 degree. So by that case, this ADC is a triangle and it is right angle triangle. So we can calculate the diagonal by using Pythagoras theorem. So we can directly write diagonal is equal to, according to this figure, under root AD square plus DC square. Or if you will write in the length and breadth, because this longest side is called length, shortest side is called breadth, so we can write diagonal is equal to under root L square plus B square. These are the two formulas for rectangle which we are going to use in this exercise. Next figure which we will be learning, that is square, and we all know the formula for calculating area of a square, that is side into side. Area is equal to side into side, or you can simply write side square. Here also, if we join two opposite vertex, this will be called as diagonal, and we all know that the side of square is equal. Let us assume it A or assume it as S. Diagonal for rectangle will be, again we will be using same thing, under root in place of length here A, in place of breadth also A. That means we can write A square plus A square, and if we will convert it, it will become under root 2A square, and this A is having pair, so A will come out A root 2. This will be the formula for the diagonal we will be using for solving the problems related to diagonal. There is one more formula for calculating the area of a square, that is area is equal to half into diagonal square. Half into diagonal square. This is one more formula for calculating area. Now third figure which we will learn, that is triangle. As we all know that triangle is having three sides, in which three sides are there and three angles are there. Now if we use, there are two formulas for calculating area of triangle. First formula is Heron's formula. First formula is Heron's formula, and according to Heron's formula, first we have to calculate the value of S. S means semi perimeter, half perimeter you can also say, semi perimeter, and we can calculate half perimeter as A plus B plus C. This will be the perimeter. A will be the first side, B second side, C third side, divided by 2. If we are doing A plus B plus C, it will give perimeter, and when we divide by 2, it will give semi perimeter. Now after calculating semi perimeter, we can write the area of triangle is S, that is semi perimeter, bracket S minus A, S minus B, and S minus C. This will be the formula for calculating area of triangle when all the three sides are given. Here you can write when all three sides are given. This formula can be used only when all three sides are given. Now one more formula for calculating area of triangle is half into base into height. When height on any of the side is given, suppose this is the triangle and on this side this height is given, height means it should be perpendicular. When height is given, then half into base, this one will be base, this one will be base, and this one will be height. Half into base into height. This much formula is there, and then if any other formula will be there, we will see in the question also. Now we can start our exercise. Now we are going to start exercise 20b, in which the first question is very easy. Simply it is saying find the area of rectangle whose length and breadth is given. We know the formula, area is equal to length into breadth. We will simply multiply it and we will get the answer. That's why I am not going to solve that question. The second question, I am starting from the second question. The question is saying the diagonal of a rectangular board. Rectangular board means it is talking about rectangle. Let us make it more easier by drawing a diagram. Suppose this is the rectangle and diagonal is 1 meter. It means this length is given 1 meter. 1 meter it means 100 centimeter and its length is 96 centimeter. Then question is asking find the area of the board. For calculating the area of the board, we have to calculate the breadth of the rectangle. For calculating breadth, we will use the Pythagoras theorem. Now this one is length, this one is breadth. Now by Pythagoras theorem, let us rename it ABCD. AC square, that is diagonal, is equal to AB square plus BC square. The value of AC square is 100 square is equal to AB value we don't know, BC 96 square. Simply we are sending this 96 to left hand side. Minus 96 square is equal to AB square. I am directly using a formula, that is A square minus B square. It is equal to A plus B multiplied by A minus B is equal to AB square. A plus B, it will be 196 into A minus B, it will be 4 is equal to AB square. Under root 196 into 4 is equal to AB square. Now we will make the factors. Factors of 196. 2 8 ja 16, 2 4 ja 8, 2 9 ja 7, 7 ja 49. In place of 196 we can write 2 into 2 into 7 into 7 into, in place of 4 we can write it 2 into 2 for making pair, so that we can calculate the square root. This pair, this is pair, this is pair. Therefore AB will be, AB is equal to 2 into 7 into 2. The value of AB is 7 2 ja 14, 14 2 ja 28. It means that the value of breadth is equal to 28 centimeter, and length, the value of length we already know, that length is equal to 96 centimeter. Now area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth, that is 28 centimeter into 96 centimeter. We will calculate it here. 96 into 28, 8 6 are 48, 4 8 9 is 72, 4 76, 2 6 are 12. It will be 2688. It means 2688 centimeter square will be our answer. This will be the area of rectangle. Now next question which we are going to see, that is question number 4. Question number 3 you have to do it by your own. Question number 4 we are going to see. Question number 4 is saying a floor is 40 meter long. It means length is given 40 meter and 15 meter broad. Breadth is given 15 meter. Length and breadth is known. It is covered with tiles. It is being covered with tiles, and measurement of tiles, this is for floor, and there is tiles. The length and breadth of tiles is different. For tiles, length is 60 centimeter and breadth is 50 centimeter. This is for tile. Now here the unit is in meter, this is in centimeter. Now question is asking find the number of tile. There is a direct formula. If in any question any number is asked, we can write number of tiles is equal to area of floor divided by area of one tile. Then we can calculate how many tiles are there. Area of floor, since it is given in meter, we will convert into centimeter. 40 meter in 200, it will be centimeter. 15 meter in 200 for converting it into centimeter, divided by area of one tile, length into breadth, 60 centimeter into 50 centimeter. Now we will reduce it. 0 0 0 0, 5 2 ja 10, 2 3 ja 6, 3 5 ja 15. In the top portion numerator part, it is 4 into 5 into 100. That means 4 5 ja 20 and 100. It means 2000 tiles. 2000 tiles are required to pave the floor or to cover the floor, that is 40 meter long and 15 meter broad. Hope that this question is clear. Now next we are going to see question number 7. 5 and 6 you have to try it by your own. Let us see question number 7. Question number 7 is saying a square lawn. It means question is talking about square. Now this type of question is very important for you all. A square lawn, first we will make a figure, because this type of question is better to understand in a figure. Suppose this is a square lawn or a square garden, we can say. A square lawn is surrounded by a path 2.5 meter wide. It means outside this square lawn a path is there and the length of the path is 2.5 meter. It means width of the path is given 2.5 meter. After drawing this path, this will be the path, this area will be the path, all around it will be path, and this square lawn is surrounded by the path all around it. And question is saying the path is 2.5 meter wide. It means the width of the path is 2.5 meter. Everywhere it is 2.5 meter. All the side, in all the four sides, it is 2.5 meter all around. And the question is saying if the area of path is 165, just write area of path is equal to, it's given 165 meter square. To find the area of the lawn, we have to calculate the area of the lawn, since the side of the lawn is also not given. Now we will assume, let the side of lawn be x. Therefore area of lawn, since the lawn is in square form, it will be side into side, that is x into x. It will give us x square. Now as we all know that after making the path, this square lawn is a small square and outside it we can see that a big square is there. Now first we will calculate the side of the big square. Now how? This much from here to here it is x. Now from here to here what will be the length? 2.5. It means 2.5 5 extra is there, so it will be x plus 5. Now area of big square, we will calculate area of big square is equal to x plus 5 into x plus 5, side into side. Now what we will do, we will multiply it. This is binomial into binomial, x into x, x square, x into 5, 5x, 5 into x, 5x plus 5 5 is 25. It has given us x square plus 10x plus 25. Now according to the concept, it says that outer area minus inner area, it will give area of path. So we can write area of path is equal to area of outer square minus area of inner square. Area of outer square we have calculated, x square plus 10x plus 25 minus area of inner square is x square, and the value of it is 165 meter square. X square cancelled, this 25 will come. 165 minus 25 is equal to 10x. It will give us 140, and this 10 will come this side. 140 by 10 is equal to x. It means that the value of x is equal to 14. And question has asked area of lawn. Area of lawn is equal to x square. It means 14 into 14. 14 ja, it will give us 196 meter square. Hope that this question is also clear. Now next we are going to see question number 8. Question number 8 says, for each of the figure given below, find the area of the shaded region. As in your book you can see I have drawn 3 figures because we are going to discuss these 3 figures. We have to calculate the area of shaded region. In the first figure, this area is the shaded area, and we have to calculate the area of this. How we will calculate? Here you can see that the outer portion is a big rectangle with length 20 centimeter and breadth 16 centimeter. The inner portion, if we hide this much thing, the inner portion is also a rectangle whose length is 15 centimeter and breadth is 10 centimeter. And if we calculate the area of both the triangle, that is bigger triangle and smaller triangle, and if we subtract the area of smaller triangle from the area of bigger triangle, we will get the area of this shaded region. Like we can write area of shaded region is equal to area of big rectangle, minus area of small rectangle. Area of big rectangle, length into breadth, that will be 20 into 16, minus area of small rectangle, that is length into breadth, 15 into 10. Simply we will subtract. 16 2 ja 32, it will be 320, minus 15 10 ja 150. When we will subtract it, it will give us 170. Since here in the question all measurements are given in centimeter, so it will be centimeter square. Like this, the second question also we can solve like the same method. This is the shaded region and we have to find the area of this shaded region. Outer side we can see rectangle is there, length, breadth, area will be 30 into 20, area will be 3 2 ja 6, it will be 600. Inner side we can see that this is a square, and the area of square is side square, that is side into side, 12 into 12 144. If we will subtract the area of square from the area of rectangle, अगर इतने को काट के निकाल लिया जाए, then only shaded portion will be left, so we will subtract it. 10 minus 4 6, 9 minus 4 5, 5 minus 1 4, it's 456 centimeter square. This will be your answer. Now one more figure, that is question number 5th. You can see here this type of figure is given and these all are shaded. These all are shaded and we have to calculate the area of this. Here we will divide this figure into 3 smaller figure. How we will divide? Let's see. Here I am making a line. This is the first figure. Here also I am making a line. This is the second figure. Now this figure is being divided into 3 figure, first, second and third, and we will separately calculate the area of all these 3 figure. First one, as we can see that length, breadth, 22 ja 40. Second figure, from here to here 8 is their length, breadth, the breadth is given 2, since all the dimension will be 2, 8 2 ja 16. Here length up to here it is 12, 12 plus 2 14, and this 2, 14 2 ja 28, and we have to add all these 3 value. 8 plus 6 14, 4 carry 1, 4 1 5 6 7 8, it is 84 centimeter square. I hope that this question is also clear to you all. Now next we are going to see question number 9. Question number 9. Question number 9 is saying one side of a parallelogram. First we will discuss about parallelogram, that what does parallelogram means. here I am drawing a diagram of a parallelogram. This is a diagram of the parallelogram. It is just a tilted rectangle. In rectangle all angles are 90 degree, but in parallelogram it is not like that. Here also opposite sides are parallel and equal. It means length is equal length, breadth is equal breadth. Opposite sides are parallel and equal. This is a parallelogram. Here I am naming the parallelogram A, B, C, D. This is the name of the parallelogram, and question is saying one side of the parallelogram is 20 centimeter. Let us take it 20 centimeter one side, and again it's saying and its distance from the opposite side. For this side, this one is the opposite side, and its distance from the opposite side. This will be distance. When we talk about distance, it means that it should be perpendicular. It means the distance from here to here. I am taking it M. AM, the length of AM is given 16 centimeter. Find the area of the parallelogram. There is a formula for calculating area of parallelogram is base into height. This one will be called as base, and on this base, this is the height. Height means perpendicular. This is the height. We will multiply these two values. The value of base is 20 centimeter and value of height is 16 centimeter. 16 2 is 32 and 1 0. 320 centimeter square. This will be your answer. And I hope that this question is also clear to you all. Next we will see question number 10. Question number 10 is saying, it is similar question related to parallelogram. Question number 10 is saying the base of a parallelogram is thrice its height. Thrice means 3 times. The base of a parallelogram is thrice its height. It means base is 3 times the height. The shorter one is height. We will assume the shorter one. Let height be height of parallelogram be x. Then base will be thrice. It means 3 times 3x. Now its area is also given. Area of parallelogram is given 768 centimeter square. Find the base and height of the parallelogram. We have to calculate the base and height. For area we know that formula is base into height is equal to 768 centimeter square. Base with respect to x it is 3x. Height with respect to x it is x. It is 768. 3x into x, it will be 3x square is equal to 768. X square is equal to 768 by 3. 3 2 ja 6, carry 1. 3 5 ja 15, carry 1. 3 6 ja 18. X square is equal to 256. In the next step, x is equal to under root 256. Now we have to calculate the root of 256. How we will calculate? First we will factorize 256. 2 1 ja 2, 2 2 ja 4, 2 8 ja 16, 2 6 ja 12, 2 4 ja 8, 2 3 ja 6, 2 2 ja 4, 2 1 ja 2, 6 ja 12, 2 8 ja 16, 2 4 ja 8, 2 2 ja 4. In place of 256, we can write 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 times 2. 2 into 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 2. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 times we have multiplied it. Now we will take the pair. This is first pair, this is second pair, this is third pair, this is fourth pair. And for removing this root, what we will do? We will take one number from each pair. That is one number, that is 2. For this pair 1 2, for this pair 1 2, and for this pair 1 2. 2 2 ja 4, 2 ja 8, 2 ja 16. It is 60 centimeter. The value of x is 60 centimeter. That means therefore height, we have assumed height as x. Height is equal to 16 centimeter and base is equal to 3x. That is 3 into 16. 16 3 ja, it is 48 centimeter. Hope that this question is also clear to you. That is question number 10. 10 is also clear to you. Next we are going to solve question number 11. Question number 11 is saying find the area of rhombus if its diagonal are 30 centimeter and 24 centimeter. Here a new term rhombus is used. First we will understand that what does rhombus mean. Rhombus is just like a square, but it is little bit tilted. In rhombus also all the sides are equal. Now we will rename this rhombus. ABCD is a rhombus in which all the sides are equal, but it is different from a square. Why? Its all angle is not equal to 90 degree. That's why it is called rhombus. Now question has said both the diagonal is 30 centimeter and 24 centimeter. Suppose this diagonal is 30 centimeter and this diagonal is 24 centimeter. We will write diagonal 1 is equal to 30 centimeter, diagonal 2 it is given 24 centimeter, and question is saying find the area. The formula for calculating the area of rhombus will be half into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2, or we can say half into product of diagonals. The value we will put half into value of diagonal 1 is 30 centimeter into value of diagonal 2 is 24 centimeter. 2 1 ja 2, 2 2 ja 4. It is 30 centimeter into 12 centimeter. 12 3 ja 36. It is 360 centimeter square. Hope that this question is also clear to you all. Now next we are going to solve question number 15. 12, 13, 14 you have to solve it by your own. Now we are going to solve question number 15. Question number 15 is saying the area of rhombus is 84 centimeter square. Here area of rhombus is given. Area of rhombus is equal to 84 centimeter square, and its perimeter of rhombus is also given. Perimeter is given 56 centimeter, and then question is saying find its height. It means question is saying you have to calculate the height of the rhombus. Now as we have studied just now that rhombus is also a it looks like a square, and since all the sides of the rhombus are equal, that's why the perimeter of a square, the formula for the perimeter of square will be used as the perimeter of rhombus. The perimeter is given 56. Formula will be same for the square, that is 4 into side is equal to 56. First we will calculate the side. 56 by 4, 4 1 ja 4, 4 4 ja 16. Side of rhombus is 14, and question is saying to calculate the height. Here I am drawing the rhombus. This side is 14, 14, 14, 14, and we have to calculate this height. Rhombus is also a parallelogram. Rhombus is a parallelogram whose all sides are equal. It means that the area of rhombus can be used as area of parallelogram, and area of parallelogram can be used as area of rhombus. The same formula. So we will use the another formula. Area of rhombus, it is given 84 centimeter square. We can use the same formula for the parallelogram, that is base into height is equal to 84 centimeter square. The value of base, this will be the base, and the value of base is 14 centimeter into height is equal to 84 centimeter square. Height is equal to 84 centimeter square by 14 centimeter. 14 6 is 84. Therefore the value of height is equal to 6 centimeter. Hope that this question is also clear to you. Next we are going to solve question number 18. Let's see what does question number 18 is saying. Question number 18 is saying the area of right angle triangle. As we have studied earlier also that right angle triangle, this is called right angle triangle whose one angle is 90 degree, and the area of this triangle is given 160 centimeter square. Area of triangle is equal to 160 centimeter square. This is the area given. If it's one leg, these are the two leg for this triangle. These are the two main legs because it contains 90 degree. If it's one leg is 16 centimeter long, this one will be taken as base. If the base is 16 centimeter long, find the length of other leg. It means we have to find the height. Area of triangle we have studied, that formula is half into base into height, and the value will be 160 centimeter square. Base and height are the two legs of right angle triangle. Half into the value of base we know 16 centimeter into height is equal to 160 centimeter square. 2 8 is 16. Height is equal to, this 8 is in multiplication, when it will go that side, 160 by 8. Height is equal to, we will reduce it, 8 2 is 16, 0, 20 centimeter. It means that we can write therefore other leg is equal to 20 centimeter. This will be your answer. Hope that question number 18 is also clear to you. Next we are going to solve question number 20. Question number 20 is saying find the area of equilateral triangle. As we all know that equilateral triangle is that triangle whose all sides are equal. All the three sides are equal. This type of triangle is known as equilateral triangle. Find the area of an equilateral triangle whose each side is 16 centimeter. It means every side is 16 centimeter. Here we can find the area by using Heron's formula also. As we have discussed earlier, Heron's formula, we can calculate the area by Heron's formula also. I think that I have not discussed, and we will discuss if question like that question will be there, we will discuss later on. Now here the equilateral triangle, the side is given 16 centimeter. Each side is given 16 centimeter and question is saying to find the area. Now there is a special formula for calculating the area of equilateral triangle. Formula is area of equilateral triangle is equal to root 3 by 4 side square. Root 3 by 4 into side square. Here in the question it is given that to use the value of root 3, that is 1.73. We have to use 1.73 for the area of for the value of pi. Now in place of root 3 we will use 1.73. 1.73 by 4 into side square, it means 16 square, 16 into 16. 4 4 is 16. It is given 1.73 into 4 into 16. 1.73 into 16 4 is 64, and next we have to multiply 1.73 into 64. We will multiply 4 3 is 12, carry 1, 4 7 is 28, 129, carry 2, 4 1 is 4, 5 6, 6 3 is 18, carry 1, 6 7 is 42, 143, carry 4, 6 1 is 6 4, 10, 2 8 8 16 1 17 7, carry 1, 6 1 7 8 9 10, carry 1 1. After 2 digit it will be 110.72 centimeter square. Hope that this question is also clear to you all, and you have to remember the formula of equilateral triangle. This is special formula for the equilateral triangle. Now we are going to learn the formula, that is Heron's formula. I think while giving the concept of this chapter in the earlier video I have given you the concept. Now we are going to implement that concept, that is we are going to solve question number 21, in which we are going to use Heron's formula to calculate the area of triangle. And as earlier I have told that Heron's formula is used only when all the three sides of the triangle are given. Now question number 21 is saying the sides of triangle are 21. Let me draw a triangle for you. Sides of triangle are 21 centimeter, 17 centimeter and 10 centimeter. These are the three sides of triangle. Find its area. This one will be called as A, B and C. And as we have discussed earlier, for using Heron's formula, First we have to calculate semi-perimeter, and semi-perimeter, since perimeter is A plus B plus C, it means perimeter means sum of all side. So we have added all the three side, and semi means half by 2. By 2 means for making it half. The value of A is 21 plus B 17 plus C 10 by 2. Now 7 plus 1 8, 2 1 3 1 4, it is 48 by 2. When we will reduce it, it will become 24. It means that value of S is 24. Now after calculating the semi perimeter, we will use the formula for area. The formula for area of triangle in Heron's formula is under root S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. A, B, C are the length of the three sides of the triangle. Next we will write under root S. The value of S we have calculated 24 into 24 minus 21 into 24 minus B 17 into 24 minus C 10. Now we will calculate it. Under root 24 into 24 minus 21 3 into 24 minus 17 7 into 24 minus 10 14. Now we have to calculate the square root. How we will calculate? We will factorize all the numbers. Like 24, we are calculating the factor. 2 12 is 24, 2 6 is 12, 2 3 is 6. In place of 24, what we will write? 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8, 8 3 is 24, 24 is there. Here 3 single is there, here 7 single is there. In place of 14, we can write 7 into 2. Why we are doing this? So that to obtain the pair of each number. Now here we can see one pair is here, this 3 is in pair, this 7 is in pair, and this remaining 2 is also in pair. And for each pair we will take one number. For this pair we will take 1 2. For these pair we will take 1 2. Now this square root will be removed. Now we can remove this square root. Now square root is removed. For this pair 2, for this pair 2, now for this pair 3, and for this pair 7. 2 2 is 4, 4 3 is 12, 12 7 is 84. It is 84 centimeter square. This will be the area of triangle by using Heron's formula. I hope that this question is clear to you all. Now next we are going to solve question number 25. 22, 23 and 24. You have to solve it by your own. Question number 25. It is saying the area of an equilateral triangle. Area is given earlier. The area of equilateral triangle. So we will write area of triangle. Area of triangle. This is the representation of triangle by the symbol delta. Area of triangle is given 64 into root 3. We can write simply 64 root 3 centimeter square. And question is saying find the length of each side of triangle. As question has says that this is equilateral triangle, it means all the side will be equal. And area of equilateral triangle, we have just studied, the formula is 3 by 4 into side square will be equal to 64 root 3. We have to calculate what? Side. For calculating side we have to remove this 3 by 4 from here. We will write side square is equal to 64 root 3. This 4 will go up and this root 3 will come down. Root 3 cancel. Side is equal to this square. When it will go this side, it will become root 64 into 4. Now we have to calculate the root. We have to factorize it to make it pair. For this 64 we can write 8 8 is 64. For this 4 we can write 2 2 is 4. Here we can see that two pairs have been made. Therefore side of equilateral triangle will be, for this pair 1 8, for this pair 1 2, 8 2 is 16. Side of the equilateral triangle will be 16 centimeter. Hope that this question is also clear to you all. Now next we are moving to solve question number 27 related to circle. Now as we have seen so many figures, one by one we have seen rectangle also, square also we have seen, parallelogram we have seen, then rhombus we have seen, then we have seen this equilateral triangle we have solved. Next we are going to go to the question of circle. Next question we are going to solve question number 27. Let's see. 27, the diameter of a circle is 20 centimeter. Diameter is given is equal to 20 centimeter. Let me tell you what is diameter. Suppose this is a circle. We all know that this is the center of the circle, and the line segment which passes through center of the circle and touches the circle at 2 points is called diameter. This line segment will be called as diameter. Okay. Now, and diameter is twice the radius. It is just double of the radius, because from center to my right it is radius, from center to left it is radius. So it is double radius. That's why the diameter is twice of radius. So we will calculate the radius. Radius is equal to 20 by 2, that is 10. We have got the value of radius also, because radius is the most important part in circle. And now question is saying the diameter of circle is 20 centimeter. Taking value of pi, here we will study about pi also, it is a new term for you. Taking pi is equal to 3.14, find the circumference and its area. Now here we are going to learn two new formula. That is, first, circumference of circle. Circumference is the other term for the perimeter. Circumference of circle. Circumference means length of boundary. It means this length. This is called circumference. बाहर की boundary circumference कहलाती है. Just like the perimeter, है ना? The formula for circumference of circle is 2 pi r. Here pi is a Greek word and the value of pi is fixed, that is 22 by 7, or we can use 3.14. Here in our question it has given that we should use 3.14. Now 2 into pi, the value of pi we have to use 3.14, into r, the value of radius is 10. R is the radius. Now 2 into, when this will be multiplied by 10, it will become 31.4. Now we will multiply it. 2 4 ja 8, 2 1 ja 2, 2 3 ja 6. After one digit decimal, the circumference of circle is 62.8 centimeter. Next formula we are going to learn, area of circle. The formula for area of circle is pi r square. Pi r square. The value of pi we have to take 3.14 into r. Radius square. Radius value is 10, and for square we will multiply it 2 times. Now when 3.14 will be multiplied by 100, it will give us 314 centimeter square. This is our answer. Hope that this question is also clear. Next we will be solving question number 31. Question number 31 is saying a circular racing track. As we have seen that racing track is made by two concentric circle. Concentric circle means two or more than two circles having same center but different radii. Here I have made two circle, and this is the racing track. This is the track in which racer will run. Now this is the center of both the circle, and question is saying a circular racing track has inner circumference. It means the circumference of inner circle. So we will take the radius of inner circle as r1 and radius of outer circle as r2. Now here I have taken two radius, r1 and r2. r1 is the radius of inner circle and r2 is the radius of outer circle. And question is saying the circumference of inner circle is 528 meter. We will write circumference of inner circle is equal to 528 meter. Now as we have just studied just now that circumference of circle is 2 pi r. Since we have taken the radius as r1, so we will write here 2 pi r1 is equal to 528 meter. Now we will calculate the value of r1, that is radius of inner circle. Now 2 in place of pi we will write 22 by 7, since as we have discussed just now that pi has two value, that is one is 22 by 7, and when we will divide that 22 by 7 we will get 3.14. So we can use any of the value. It's better to use 22 by 7, and instead it is said to use 3.14. Now 2 into pi, value of pi I have given, into radius 1. We don't know the value of radius 1 is equal to 528 meter. Now we will send all these three value to RHS. R1 is equal to 528, this 7 division, it will come this side multiplication. These two are in multiplication, it will come in division. Now what we have to do, we have to reduce only. 2 11 ja 22, 2 2 ja 4, carry 1, 2 6 ja 12, 2 4 ja 8. Now 2 1 ja 2, 2 3 ja 6, 2 2 ja 4. Now it is directly reducible by 11. 11 1 ja 11, 11 2 ja 22. Now radius 1 is equal to, R1 is equal to 12 into 7 meter. And when we will multiply, 12 7 ja 84. It is 84. It means that radius of inner circle, the inner circle, that is value of R1 is 84. Similarly, the circumference of outer circle is given 616. We will write circumference of outer circle is equal to, it's given what the value is, 616 meter. And again we will use the same formula, 2 pi r2. Since we have taken r2 as the radius of outer circle, that's why we will use r2 here, is equal to 616 meter. 2 into, in place of pi we will write 22 by 7 into r2 is equal to 616 meter. We have to calculate the value of r2. This 7 is in division. When it will come this side, it will be in multiplication, divided by these two in multiplication. When it will come this side, it will be in division. This much meter. We will reduce it. 11 2 ja 22, 11 5 ja 55, carry 6, 6 6 66, 11 6 ja 66, 228 times 214. R2 is equal to 14 into 7 meter. Now we will multiply it. 14 7 ja 98. It is 98 meter. Now the value of R2 we have got 98 meter. Now question is saying us find the width of the track. Now this is the main thing, width of the track. As we can see that this is the width of the track. This will be the width of the track. Now from here to here it is R1. The smaller circle radius is R1 and the bigger circle radius is R2. If we will subtract both the radius, we will get the width of the track. Therefore we will write width of track is equal to R2 minus R1, that is 98 meter minus 84 meter. 8 minus 4 4, 9 minus 1 8. It is 14 meter. This will be the answer. It means that the width of the track is 14 meter. Now next I am going to solve question number 33. 32 you have to solve it by your own. Question number 33 is saying the diameter of a wheel. Wheel means chakka. The diameter, as we know that wheel is circular in shape and diameter of wheel is given. This diameter is given 63 centimeter. We will write diameter is equal to 63 centimeter. As we have studied now that radius is equal to half of diameter. The radius is equal to 63 by 2. We will not convert into decimal. We will leave it like this only. How much distance will the car move during 2000 revolution? Question is saying number of revolution is given 2000 and question is saying that if this wheel will revolve 2000 times, how much distance it will cover, and we have to calculate the distance in kilometer. The one thing you have to remember that in one revolution, here I am writing also, one revolution is equal to one circumference. It means one value of one circumference. It means if we calculate the value of some circumference and it will multiply it by 2000, that is their number of revolution is 2000. If we will calculate the circumference of the circle and multiply it by 2000, we will get the distance covered in 2000 revolution. So we will write directly distance covered in 2000 revolution is equal to 2000 into circumference. 2000 into the circumference formula is 2 pi r, and next we will write 2000 into 2 into value of pi we will write 22 by 7. In place of radius we will write 63 by 2. 7 9 is 63. This 2 cancelled. Now it will become 2000 into 22 into 9, and as the value were given in centimeter, the distance will be in centimeter. Now it will be 2000 into 9 2 ja 18, carry 1, 9 2 ja 18, 119, 198 centimeter. Now we will multiply it. 2 8 ja 16, 6, carry 1, 2 9 ja 18, 119, 9, carry 1, 2 1 ja 2, 1 3. It is 396,000 centimeter. Now we have to calculate our answer in kilometer. First we will convert into meter. 396,000 divided by 100. It will be converted into meter. 0 0 cancelled. It is 396,000 meter. Now this meter we have to convert into kilometer. 396,000. For converting meter into kilometer we have to divide it by 1000. Now it will become kilometer. For 3 digit 1 0 cancelled. 1 2. After 2 digit we will put point. It means it is 3.96 kilometer. It means that by making 2000 revolution, and that wheel has covered 3 kilometer 96 meter. We can say by making 24 revolution it has covered 3.96 kilometer. I hope that this question is clear, and I am finishing my video by making it last question, and rest the remaining part of the question, the remaining part of the exercise you have to try by your own, since I have solved almost most of the question of this exercise. Rest you have to work it out. Best of luck and solve all the questions of this exercise. Next you will be getting video of congruency.